Hi, I'm Deborah, and this is Kids to Cuisine, where there are recipes, tips, tricks, hints, and hacks to help people of all ages learn their way around the kitchen. If you want to see more of this, please tap like or subscribe below. Today I'm making potato, kale, and sausage soup. This is one of those 1, 2, 3 kind of meals. It comes together in the time that it takes to cook potatoes to perfection. This is a 2-pot meal, ready in 30 minutes. Best of all, it can be made from basic pantry items. These pantry staples, which include my freezer, are always on hand. You can check out my 5 fabulous foods video all about my pantry. Interested in wanting to learn more? Ring the notification bell and you'll never miss a video. I love this soup because it is filling yet light. This perfect, quick and easy soup is just a few steps away. From the freezer, I found 2 links of hot Hungarian sausage and 2 4-liter or 1-gallon bags of chicken broth. I put them in bags and lay them flat in the freezer. It takes up a lot less room. If I didn't have chicken broth, I would be using my bouillon paste or even just plain water. I also grabbed a 300-gram package of frozen chopped kale. I needed about a pound or 450 grams of potatoes cut into bite-sized pieces and a medium onion from my pantry. Unfortunately, I didn't have a medium onion. I had a large onion. Here's a hint. When you have a vegetable that's larger than what the recipe calls for, simply chop it all up, put whatever is left over into a freezer bag, label it and date it, and pop it into the freezer. That way, when next you're looking to make a soup or a sauce, you'll have vegetables already pre-cut. Just remember to label and date the bag. Personally, I always think I'm going to remember exactly what is in the bags that I toss into my freezer. Unfortunately, I've actually looked at bags saying, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It seems to me that food starts looking a little different in the bag once it's been in the freezer for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. But it is a great thing to have on hand. Just makes some prep so much easier. Enjoy the tips, tricks, hints, and hacks so far? Tap like or leave me a comment below. And feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So these ingredients are all that's needed to make this soup. If you're using water rather than broth, add 2 teaspoons of salt to flavor the potatoes as they cook. Put a large 6-quart or 6-liter pot on the stove with the 2 liters of broth and the potatoes and set them on high to boil. Once they hit boil, turn it down to medium-low to let them simmer. On another burner, place a large frying pan and set the heat to medium. Squeeze the sausage meat out of the casings. This makes little meatballs. There is actually enough fat in the sausage meat to create a medium that will allow the onions to brown nicely. Once all the sausage meat is in the pan and starting to brown, add the onions. Now you have a whole bunch of little tiny meatballs and some onions that are softening and just starting to caramelize. Are you enjoying the tips, tricks, hints, and hacks so far? Tap like or leave a comment below. And here's the greatest hack for this soup. The flavor of the spicy sausage becomes the seasoning for the entire soup. The onion should be softened and nicely caramelized by the time the meatballs are nicely browned. It takes about 15 minutes. Check the potatoes that are simmering. They should be just about ready. Pierce them with a knife or a fork to check for doneness. Transfer the meat and the onions into the large pot with the potatoes. Then add the 300-gram package of kale. Stir everything together, cover, and let sit for 15 minutes. This gives the kale time to wilt and warm and allows the flavors to mingle and develop.